Welcome to Productive Joy with Dr. Christie, where fun meets action.
Hi, friends. Welcome to Productive Joy. Oh, yesterday was so much fun. So, October 1st, I did a live webinar event it was called Women Who Lead Leveraging Your Superpowers. And today I am going to kind of recap that, but really just talk about why the heck you might need a little more Christie in your life. So we had a wonderful time with a wonderful group of women. About a quarter I knew, about three quarters I didn't. And it was just a chance for us to talk about how you can use your talents, your personality to better manage yourself in the workplace and at home. So we talked about whether or not you are a paperclip, slinky, magnifying glass, or teddy bear. And then we figured out, okay, if I'm this, then I need this in my life. What will happen if I bring more of that in my life? It was really powerful. It was really fun. And more importantly, it was something that people could use right away. So the way that we talked through the different personalities was something that anybody could turn around and use with their team, with their family, etc. So it was really fun. I'm telling you that because I do some things and it might make sense for some of you to need some of those services. So here are some things that I can do to help your team. So I like to say that I make work fun so people don't quit because people quit things that aren't fun. But as a 100% extrovert, what I find fun might be completely different than you because you're an introvert or because you're an ambivert or because you're just different from me. We don't all think the same things are fun, but there is a definition of fun that we all can agree on. It is fun when people feel valued and appreciated, when they are given a voice and they're allowed to use it, and when they're able to leverage their talents for the greater good. When we feel valued and appreciated, we want to do more work. We want to be part of projects. We want to be part of the thing that you're doing because we feel like we're a part of it too. We're valued in that space. If I'm given a voice, then I can contribute my ideas, my thoughts, my 2 cents, and it will actually be heard. Doesn't mean everything looks different in the end. It just means that my opinion matters. And then the contributing to a greater good. First of all, if you leverage my talents, then you know what I'm good at and you let me do the things that I'm good at. And if you are able to let me do things differently in the space and I can contribute to the greater good, the big stuff, then I'm going to stick around because if I know that what I'm doing matters in the grand scheme of things, I'm much more likely to keep doing it. So, what I do is I work with leadership teams to help them figure out how to make those ideas of fun a reality in the workplace. So, let me give you an example. I worked with an organization up in Ohio. I won't mention them by name just because I didn't ask them if I could, but I'm sure that they wouldn't mind. And they had recently acquired another company. So, this company A, had been working really hard and doing really great things. Company B had been doing the same, but company A bought company B. So now they're company AB. And together they have people who had been leading groups for a while and now the groups are blended. Well, the problem with that is that everybody had great ideas for how things should go. Everybody also had areas of improvement, but how do you decide which are which, right? How do you say, okay, we're going to use company A's policy for this and company B's policy for that? So the teams had to get on the same page first. These were the leaders, the people who were leading others through this acquisition. So, what I did is I came in and I worked with them on how to make every interaction safe, logical, fun, and memorable. We talked through the meaning of all of those things. And then we worked as a team to figure out how they could turn their meetings into safe, logical, fun, and memorable meetings. It's a lot of words. Or, how they could work together as a team to create psychological safety and what all of that works for. So, why am I telling you this? Because the results of my time with them, I actually went twice. The first time I introduced them to all the things. Then they had a month in between to try some of the things. And then I came back and talked to them about how it was going and where they needed tweaks. I tell you that because chances are good, even if you're not acquiring another company, you are trying to get people to learn from you. You're trying to get people to do things a certain way, your way, somebody else's way, but a certain way. And maybe you're not getting to hit the mark every time. So that is what I do with organizations. I call my system AIM. That is my company, and it stands for Analyze, Improve, Move. So we started with analyze. Analyze your current systems, what's working well, which company has the best systems in each instance. Let's start with HR. Let's start with the finance team. What are some things that are working really well? We then use those things that are working really, really well to shine light on the areas that need some improvement. And then I improve. So analyze, aim, AIM, analyze, improve, move. So we're now on improve. To improve means that you make those interactions safe, logical, fun, and memorable. You take the things that are going well and you use those to adjust the areas that aren't going so well. And then the last part is move. You have to do things differently. And that's where I'm able to support your team after the fact too. So you've tried it, it went really great in this instance, it didn't in that instance. What can you do better? So, step one, set a target. Step two, take aim. Step three, check on it, monitor it. What's measured matters. So, we have to be intentional about circling back and making sure that great things are happening. So, maybe you need a little of that on your team, or maybe you just need somebody to come and be that sparkly light for your conference or for your next training or anything in between. I've also worked with sales teams on how to improve their presentations. I've done quite a bit of consultant work as well. So if any of that sounds like something that you want, let me know. You can reach out to me on learningcanstick@gmail.com, or you can just search me on any social media under Dr. Christie McMullen, and we can get together and do some pretty cool stuff. I am so excited that you have been listening here and that you're finding some good things in this space. Let me help you continue to take that productive joy and turn fun into action.